Hi Lakers, it's December. We've made it through Thanksgiving, and now the winter break and holidays are quickly approaching. This month or so of our lives, for many people, is one of joy, laughter, and community. But also, for many people, and often many of the same people, one of dealing with difficult family dynamics. Maybe it's a parent or guardian, the kooky aunt or uncle, sibling or cousin. Maybe it's more than one. No matter the family, it seems like there's some level of dysfunction or difficulty that seems to arise during this time of the year. For our lesson today, I want to highlight 5 things to practice this month, and really all year, that can begin to work on some of these hard dynamics. While these items will likely not totally fix things, that's a pretty difficult task. It will let you be more in control of your own feelings and boundaries within the hard dynamic that is family. The first tip, don't take the bait. In many families, there's at least one person and sometimes more who are pot stirrers. They're kind of like expert fishermen, constantly casting the bait, knowing what is enticing and hoping to hook someone into an argument or emotional entanglement or to garner a reaction. They're likely experts at it too, having known you and your family their whole lives. They know what bait to use, and they use it well. You'll be tempted to grab the bait and engage. And this is exactly what they want, and once they have you, you're in too deep. Don't engage, and don't take the bait. Another way to look at it is imagining a busy road. The road is full of cars that have drivers, and many may even have a passenger involved. There are also pedestrians on the sidewalk, watching as the cars go by. The difficult family dynamics are the cars whizzing past. Everyone has issues. A controversial conversation starter needs attention or has other struggles. Your role is to be a pedestrian on the sidewalk watching it go by. Don't be a passenger on the struggle bus. You may not be able to stop it from happening, but there's a stronger chance you can avoid being brought along for the ride. No, I'm not able to do that. Solid boundaries are also something important to maintain or establish when dealing with difficult family situations. This is not an easy task, and it's even harder as a minor, but one worth learning and practicing. It can also apply to platonic, business, or even romantic relationships too. Let's watch this short clip.
To be able to say, no, I'm not able to do that, which I'm going to take that line from you. No, I'm really not able to do that.
That is my no is a complete sentence, which is I'm sorry, no, I'm not able to do that. And that's all I say. And it's really hard to say that to people. It's very interesting how, wired we are to tell somebody 1,000 reasons why we can't do something for them. You know, you say, I can't do it because of this and this, and as if you're required
to defend your niceness.
Yes,
your
to
nicehood.
It.
Yes.
Right, yeah, I'm a good person.
I'm a good person.
Nice.
I want you to think I'm nice, and so I'm going to tell you why, all the reasons why. So you got that. You figured that out.
Don't let people that don't matter too much matter too much. By letting others have control over our emotions and happiness, you may be giving away pieces of yourself or your values. While your family or peers matter, by taking their opinion of you or your actions, there are times when you may let them matter too much. Let's watch this short clip to learn a little bit more.
When people are giving you counsel and people are giving you advice, the vast majority of counsel that you'll get is coming from a place of love and from a place of peace.
Yeah.
But then understand at that end, you have to make that decision and be perfectly comfortable with the decision that this is in the best interest of me and where I am right now.
Yeah.
And one thing we know about all the decisions that we make is you are never going to make a decision that 100% of the people say that's a great decision.
Ain't that the truth?
Never.
Yeah.
And that's okay. The thing I then try to lean on is don't let people that don't matter too much matter too much. We're worried about what X person thinks or what Y person thinks. I'm like, why do they have so much influence over your decision making or your life?
Yeah.
Because the decision that you make is not going to impact them. nor is anything they do should it impact you. So don't let people that don't matter too much matter too much.
Don't make someone else's crazy about you. This one is big, and it's one that's so easy to hear, but hard to understand and internalize. You matter here at Nortel High School and in our community. Sometimes family time is not good or healthy time. Please know that you matter to us here. We are here for you. We've got your back. We care for you, and we are proud of you.
Don't we do that? Don't we take on other people's stuff and make it about us when we don't know that we matter? When you don't know you matter, you will make somebody else's crazy about you. You got your own stuff to handle. You don't have to take on anybody else's. But I made my grandmother's meanness and her crazy and her impatience all about me. And I didn't know that I mattered because I took on what was given to me as my own. We have a tendency to do that. And it was many, many years later, when I understood my grandmother's story. You see, we get our meaning and our mattering from our story. And if we tell a story in a way that disempowers us, we won't know that we matter even in the midst of the story.
Empathy is a superpower. One key thing to help keeping someone else's crazy out of our own story is to understand theirs. We've talked about empathy before, the emotional connection with others' struggles and being able to share with them in that struggle, not judging or even fixing, just being. This is a magic power in dealing with tough dynamics. Try it when you're tempted to judge, and instead put yourself in their shoes. Most of the expressions of anger, pain, disappointment is a protective mask of unexpressed hurt. A learned response over time. A dose of empathy in this situation can go a long way. Consider what that uncle, cousin, grandparent, or guardian's experiences has been like. What stressors are in their lives? Perhaps a child or sibling takes up all the air in the room and totally exhausts them physically and emotionally. Maybe they're lonely, they're scared. The flipping of the script helps with both not taking on someone else's crazy, but also lets you be a person who can eventually provide the care and support that this person needs. This time of the year has so many different emotions and experiences tied to it. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other, and take a moment to think about others and their experiences. We hope that this time of year is a happy and joyful one. But even if it's not, we hope that you can find a little bit of time for rest in a way that's healthy and healing for you. See you next time, Lakers.